Meeting again in this afternoon on our afternoon lunchbox, on our afternoon weekly lunchbox that we are sharing, and we're still covering our topic entitled self-respect. Our topic entitled self-respect. I want to welcome you. I want to welcome you, those that are joining us from YouTube. Please feel free to be with us in this morning. And those that are joining us from Facebook, we also want to welcome you. We also want to welcome you. Welcome once again. Welcome once again. Welcome once again. Just do me a favor. Just tag some people. Tag some people as we start with our weekly lunchbox. Welcome to our weekly lunchbox. Welcome to our weekly lunchbox. We are talking about self-respect. Now, today we are going to talk about self-respect part 3. We have done well. We have done part 1 and part 2. Today we want to go to self-respect part 3. I want to welcome you once again, brothers and sisters. I want to welcome you once again. Thank you for joining me in this afternoon. Thank you for joining me in this afternoon. I do hope that we are doing well wherever that we are joining from. If you are connecting with us within Africa, we say good afternoon. If you are connecting with us from overseas, we say probably it's good morning or good evening, depending on where you are connecting with us from. Welcome once again. Welcome once again to our afternoon lunch box, our weekly lunch box today. And as we are talking about self-respect, I will quickly want to run through on the things that some points that we have covered in the previous week. We gave a definition. We said self-respect, it is loving yourself and treating yourself with care. Loving yourself and treating yourself with care. That is self-respect. And we also saw that when you get or when you allow your self-respect to grow, if you start to grow in your self-respect and respecting others as well, will not be a problem to you. Respecting yourself, we also saw in last week's teaching that respecting yourself prevents you from comparing yourself or your life with others. I'm not saying that when you see others and start to admire them is bad. No, it's not bad. When you see others and start to admire them, it is also good. But you don't become the person who beat himself down or who beat herself down trying to be who others are. Because remember, our timing is different. In life, our timing is different. I want to welcome you all. I want to welcome you all today. If you're just connecting with us, welcome to our afternoon lunch box. We are talking about self-respect. We are talking about self-respect. Just tell me where you are connecting with us from. Just let me know where you are connecting with us from. We are talking about self-respect. Brothers and sisters, again, as we proceed in part 3 of our self-respect, we are going to proceed in part 3. Welcome, Mildred Tanatsko and Pof. I want to welcome you. Thank you for connecting with us in this afternoon. We are talking about self-respect. We are talking about self-respect. So last week we said that self-respect prevents you and prevents me from comparing myself or my life with others. Because I know that when I start comparing myself with others, I will put unnecessary pressure to my life that might end up giving me some major problems of life because I will try to become like everyone. So at the end of the day, when you know self-respect, you know where to draw the line. You know where to draw the line. And when you draw the line, then at the end of the day, you still become the person whom you should become, and you will achieve all your goals. The goals that you are looking forward, you will achieve them by just taking your own pace and moving with your own pace, and then you are not even endangering yourself. You will not even endanger yourself. So self-respect, it prevents you, and it prevents me from comparing myself with others, from comparing myself with others. I am not saying that you cannot see and admire what others have. And I always say to people that as we know that life, we are all in a race. And this race of life that we are running, you and I, we are competitors. But even though we are competitors, I want you to have this mind in you from now onwards, that you, yes, of course, you are a competitor, you are of yourself. You are competing this race with yourself. Try to compete with yourself. Most of the times, the challenge that we do have is we want to see what others are doing. We compete with others that are doing, and then we forsake running our own race. We start to run the race of others. We start to stand in and push in for someone else's race that is not even mine, that was never intended to be mine. And then we start to be your own competitor. In life, be your own competitor. If you want to manage pressure, be your own competitor. Be your own competitor. And then by this, you will manage pressure. You will manage a lot of stuff that might fall in your life, and then when you manage pressure, when you manage unnecessary things that might fall in your life, you become the real person who you want to be. And then you can push for your goals, you can achieve your goals, you can make it to the top, to the things that you want to be, or to have things that you want to have. Brothers and sisters, last week we also saw by the word of God that it says that the race is not to the swift, neither bread is to the men of wise, but time and chance happens to them all. Now, what happens is, if you fail to run your own race and become your own competitor, you will start to run with someone else's race. And when you start to run someone else's race, your timing and your chance, your timing and your opportunity might come whilst you are busy running the race of someone else, and then you miss your own timing, you miss your own race. So I want to encourage us today, and that as we live in this life, run your own race. As we live in this life, run your own race. Do not make a mistake of running someone else's race. Do not make a mistake of running someone else's race. Make sure that in everything that you are doing, you are running your own race. You know what is quite interesting in running your own race? It is that when you start to run your own race, you run at your own pace. Because you are running your own race, do not run someone else's race. When you run your own race, you run at your own pace. So as we run our own race, we become the persons whom God has created us to be. Most of us, we want to get there ASAP. We want to get there soon. We want to get there tomorrow. We want to get there just immediately. But at the end of the day, you find out that the things or the challenges that we face are too heavy to carry, because we are busy running someone else's race, or we are busy carrying someone else's cross. Someone else's cross, it is very, very heavy. Someone else's cross is not simple, because you are not made for someone else's cross. You are made for your own. You are made for your own cross. So pick up your own cross and run your own race with your own cross, because your own race and your own cross, it is easier, it is lighter for you to run the race with from your own cross. So brothers and sisters, today again, as we encourage each other, as we encourage each other to run our own race, I want to remind us again that as we run this race, make sure that there is self-respect. Continue by all means to apply self-respect in what you do. Continue to apply self-respect. So again, as I was saying, that respecting yourself also prevents you from comparing yourself with or your life with others. For you will start to understand that you are unique. When you stop comparing yourself with others, you start to understand that you are unique. And you start to understand that you are different and you have a different purpose. That's why I'm saying run your own race. Carry your own cross, run your own race. Never ever get engaged. Never ever get involved in running someone else's race. Whatsoever that they do, wheresoever that they are doing it, let them do what they are doing, where they are doing what they are doing. It is not your race. It is not for you. It is for them. So make sure that you stick to your own race and run your own race. And as you run your own race, therefore, you will become a man, you will become a woman who is fulfilling what God has ordained here for, or what God has called here for. So again, brothers and sisters, I want to encourage us all. I want to encourage us all that when you start to run your own race, you start to understand that you are unique. It is the uniqueness that is inside of you. It is your uniqueness that is inside, that resides inside of you, that has to come out and that has to bless many people. It has to come out and it has to bless many people. So when you run your own race, you let the uniqueness, you let your own uniqueness to manifest, to be revealed, and to start to bless others. Some of us, we take long to bless others because we are busy with the races of others. So in someone else, for example, if you are running my race, you can't bless your people that you are called for by God, or people that are set in your life by God. You can't, because my race is to bless my own people. Your race is to bless your own people. So sometimes we take long to manifest. We take long to bless other people just because we were concentrating in running someone else's race. Run your own race. And again, self-respect brings us to that point whereby you and I will continue to understand that I am unique. And if you understand that you are unique, you don't put unnecessary pressure on yourself just because you want to try to live someone else's life. You want to try to live to please someone else. You want to try to live to prove to some people that you can also do it. No, you are proving them in the things that does not matter. You are living the things that really matters. You are living the things that you are supposed to be doing, and then you are not doing them just because you just want to prove to some people that I can do what they are doing. You are doing what they are doing, and they are doing what they are supposed to be doing, and you are not doing what you are supposed to be doing. You see the confusion that we end up having there. So self-respect prevents you from tackling the task that is not yours. It prevents you from becoming a person who just does everything or anything that is so close to them. Self-respect will draw you back and tell you, no, these things are not mine. These places are not mine. And then you withdraw. You don't continue to push. You don't continue to soldier on all the things that are not yours. Let them do their own things, and you concentrate on doing your own things. And self-respect it takes us to that place. So when self-respect tells us or teaches us that we are unique, therefore from our uniqueness we are going to find the purposes why we are here. We are going to find the purposes why we are living. We are going to find purposes why we are living. Why did God created me? Why did God allow me to see this day? All these things can easily come out when I start to understand my purpose. And because when I understand my purpose, I start to walk towards my purpose. I start to work towards my purpose. I don't work towards other people's purpose. I don't want to achieve other people's goals. Those are their goals. I have my own goals, and I have to fulfill my goals. Once again, let me welcome you to our weekly lunchbox. We call this one weekly lunchbox. Let me welcome you to our weekly lunchbox. If you are connecting with us from YouTube, I kindly ask you to share. I kindly ask you to comment. If you are connected with us from Facebook, I also kindly ask you to share and to comment this lunchbox this afternoon as we continue to partake of this wisdom that we are sharing here. Again, we're talking about self-respect, brothers and sisters. It is self-respect. And when you and I become, or when we start to understand that we are unique, therefore we start to treat ourselves as such, and we start to treat ourselves with wisdom. The uniqueness that is in us is let out, and the uniqueness drives the purpose that we are created for, from within to outside. Because you are unique, you know it, you feel it from right inside that I am unique. I am not like them. Yes, of course, I might be around them, but I am not like them. I am unique. I want you to know from this day, and I want you to mark this, that you are unique, and I want you to always mark and understand that you are unique. As you are unique, you are not like them. I am with them, but I am not like them. I am myself. I am unique, and I want to be unique. I like to be unique, and I'll do what it takes for me to remain what I am. I have seen some people, for example, who do projects just because they forget that they are unique. You know, when you understand that you are unique, you also start to understand that we are a people with different gifts. Your gifts are not my gifts. Your gifts are suitable for your task. If you bring your gifts to run my race, you will fail. Because though you are energetic, though you have potential, though you have all the qualities that we have, but you bringing your gifts to the wrong race. I am gifted by God for the race that God has set for me. You are gifted by God for the race that God has set for you. So our gifts, they go along with the race that we are to run. And when you fail to understand, or when I fail to understand that I am unique, I start to duplicate or to photocopy what others are doing. And then that's what I want to bring into this. It will not work, because my race is supposed to be run by the giftings that God has given me. God equips us all with gifts, and He has given us races to run in this life, depending or pertaining the gifts that we do have. So therefore, I want you to understand that you are unique, and I want you to live, and I want you to move. I want you to do everything that you do in this life, understanding that you are unique, and your uniqueness causes you to run your own race. You are unique. You are not like them. Don't try to be like them. When you try to be like them, you are failing on self-respect. You are not respecting yourself. You want to be like them. You are unique in your own way. Build up yourself. Go to where you are supposed to go. Achieve your goals. Climb your ladder in your own uniqueness. climb it up, go ahead, do what it takes, do what you want to do what God has given you to do, in understanding that I am unique. The way that I am teaching right now, this is my way. I am unique and I like it. No matter that I am not teaching like everyone else, I am not teaching like the best teacher that we have had, I am not teaching like the best person that we have had, but in this way that I am doing, I am unique. This is who I am. I feel more comfortable in this position. I feel more comfortable teaching like this because that's the uniqueness that is in me. So you are unique. My friend, you are unique. My sister, you are unique. My father, you are unique. We are all unique in our own makings. So therefore, self-respect, it makes you to realize, it makes you to understand that you are unique. So self-respect also brings you back each time that you go over the board, that you go over your line, that you are starting to run in the track or in the race that is not yours. Self-respect, it helps you to bring you back, because you will start to understand that you are unique. We are unique in everything that we do. We are unique in the way that we talk. We are unique in the way that we walk. We are unique in all parts of life. You are just unique. I am unique. So self-respect, again, brothers and sisters, it teaches us, or it tells us that we are unique. And as we start to understand that we are unique, therefore we start to run our race. So run your own race. Run your own race, my brother. Run your own race in life, and run. I will also run my own race. And again, when you have low self-respect, we tend to engage into more social comparison. When we have got low self-respect, we become a people who starts to tend into engage in more social comparison, meaning that you start to compare yourself with others. You start to again, as I have said, that you put unnecessary pressure, because you start to compare yourself, not in a way to be better, but in a way that there is little bit bitterness, anger, and frustration inside of you. Because when you start to compare, if you have got low self-respect, you compare yourself with me, and you see the things that I have done that you have not managed to do, or which you have not yet done. And inside of you, then there is this little bit of anger, there is this little bit of frustration, there is this little bit of hatred. You know, there are some people who hate you, and then when we talk, we say, I don't even understand, why are they hating me? They are hating you because they have low self-respect. And then at the end of themselves, at the end of the day, what happens is they start to compare themselves with you, and they have seen the things that you have done, or the things that you are doing, and they can't do the things that you are doing. Therefore, they start to have hatred of you. So we have got so many people in this life who have got low self-esteem. And low self-esteem, it is very, very dangerous. Low self-esteem, it is very dangerous in that way, that you start to hate people for nothing. You hate people for the things that they have. You hate people for the things that they have done. You hate people for the things that you cannot do. You hate people for their own things. So low self-esteem leads you to comparison. You start to have social comparison. You want to compare yourself with others, which can be very, very dangerous in life. It can be very dangerous in this life. When I compare myself, I'm not saying looking at them or admiring what they have achieved. I'm not saying that one is bad. No, I'm saying that when you just start to compare and say, I should have been the one who would have done or who would have accomplished what they have accomplished, be very careful. Hatred will start to grow in you. So low self-esteem, it leads us into social comparison, which is very, 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 very dangerous. It is very dangerous because it's either when you start to compare yourself with others, you are going to like it what they are doing, or you are going to hate what they are doing. So we don't need to become a people with low self-esteem, with not self-esteem, self-respect, with low self-respect. So we have to continue to respect ourselves. We have to continue to raise high our respect, so that when we see others, we understand that we are unique. Yes, of course, they have achieved. I was with them at school. I was with them at college. I was with them. I grew up with them in the same neighborhood. They have achieved what they have achieved. It's okay. It's not bad. I applaud them for that. I salute them for what they have achieved. Some of the societal problems that we encounter today, we are encountering these problems just because they are coming from people with low self-respect. And people with low self-respect, when they start to compare themselves with you, with some people who have gone, who have made it in life, they start to develop this hatred. They start to have this inner anger. So inside of them, they start to get angry. Before you know it, they are starting to get angry inside of them. And when they start to get angry inside of them, that inner anger, when it's unleashed, that's why they seek ways to destroy others. That's why they seek ways to destroy your business. That's why they seek ways to destroy your projects. That's why they seek for ways to destroy your children. That's why they seek ways to make sure that you do not proceed with whatever that you are working on, because they are suffering low self-respect that leads to social comparison. At the end of the day, it made them to become angry. It made them to become bitter. It made them to lose control, and then they start to attack others. So it's very dangerous to live in that position with low self-respect. We need to make sure that you and I, we become a people who always hold up hold up self-respect. We need to continue to cultivate self-respect, because it is self-respect, dear brothers and sisters, that will take us there. It is by self-respect that will make us achieve what we are supposed to achieve. It is by self-respect, my brothers and my sisters. So this afternoon, once again, before I close, I want to make it very short, only for today. I want to make it very short. Please, if you have got any question or any contribution, just leave it in the comment. Our team is going to communicate with you, or your questions or your contributions are going to be taken in considerations, and then we are going to work on them. So if you have got any questions, if you have got any contributions, please leave them in the comment section. And as well, do not forget to like. If you are on Facebook, do not forget to share. Do not forget to comment. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and to our Facebook channel as well. I want to thank you again. Before I close, before I go, I'm talking about that when we have got low self-esteem, we engage into social comparison, which is very dangerous. It causes us to be angry for whatever people have done, whatever people have achieved. We become an angry society. We become an angry community. We become a community that is very bitter, just because our peers have gone forth and our peers have achieved it in this life. So brothers and sisters, let me encourage you to rise above the bar of low self-esteem, Do not let low self-esteem make you feel that you are worse. Do not make it feel that you are nothing. Low self-esteem low self-respect. I'm going to talk about self-esteem later. Now I'm talking about self-respect. Low self-respect it's going to lead you to feel like you are useless. Low self-respect is going to cause you to feel like you are nothing. Low self-respect is going to cause you to feel like you cannot make it in life. It is it is very bad. Rise up from the bar of having low self-respect. Come up to the bar where you are above low self-respect. You engage in just self-respect. And when you start to have self-respect, you will achieve what you are created for. Once again, I want to thank you so much for connecting with me. I want to thank you so much for your love. I want to thank you so much for following this channel. I want to encourage you to just continue to comment, just continue to share, just continue, my brothers and my sisters, till we meet again. I love you. I surrender everything that we have learned. I do believe that everything that we have learned, I have helped you. I do believe that everything that we have learned, I have encouraged you. This is our afternoon lunchbox, our weekly afternoon lunchbox. I'm trying that every week we have this topic until we are done on this topic entitled self-respect. Most of us, we lack self-respect, and I would want us all to have self-respect, and I want you to become a man, to become a woman who has self-respect in them. I want also to live in self-respect. Brothers and sisters, thank you so much once again. Don't forget to click like, ring the bell, and make sure that each time that we come live to just share, just to talk on a profound topic like this, you become you become a first person to be notified. As well as I want to put across this to us, if you would want to share the screen and share your thought and teach together with me on the same subject, self-respect, just leave your name on the comment, and let us arrange for a meeting. Then we can share, we can broadcast together at the same time. I love you all. May God bless you till we meet again on our afternoon or on our weekly lunchbox. I love you, my guys. I love you, my friends. I love you, my brothers and my sisters. I love you, everyone. Remember, self-respect is the way. Remember, self-respect is the way. Run your own race. You are unique, and do not allow yourself to engage in low self-respect, which is going to lead you into social comparison, and it is very, very dangerous. You become a person who do not like what other people are doing. You become a person who become angry, who become bitter. You become you'll be grieved within you when you just see people, and at the end of the day, the result is very, very bad. It is a result that will cause you to hate others. It is the result that will cause you to do all sorts of bad things to others. It is caused by low self-respect. I salute you till we meet again. Thank you.